hijab has definitely shaped the person who I want to be a little bit differently than I would have been without it. It's brought me to different friends, different crowds, and different environments for sure. And it's also helped me kind of picture like the person that I want to be and move towards that. Contrary to popular belief, the hijab is a lot more than just this physical headscarf. Islamically, so it's both your physical, the way you dress, and it's also a little bit more abstract than that. So the physical part is the most easy to see. It's just your dress code. So it's different for guys and girls because God does recognize that we're different. So for girls, it's you cover everything but your face and hands, and the feet is debated. And for guys, it's everything from the navel to the knees. And then the more abstract part of it is how you carry yourself. So you're supposed to carry yourself in just like a modest and respectable manner. So all of that together, just the way you present yourself as a person, that in its entirety is hijab. I just decided that it was the right step for me. And once I decided that, it was like all my worries evaporated and there was nothing else that could hold me back. I wanted to do it, so I did it. And alhamdulillah, like that's a decision I'm really glad that I made. The reaction I got from friends and family when I put on the hijab was pretty mixed. My family was kind of torn. My dad was supportive, but he's kind of like quietly supportive, so I didn't feel like a lot of motivation, but I knew he was with me. My mom wasn't brought up in such a way where like hijab was like it was something she had to do, so because of that, it was kind of weird for her. And my brother also thought I was being a little bit extreme. And most of my friends thought it was like a phase I was going through. They're just kind of waiting for me to be done with it. And they were still very supportive. But I think just seeing that from other people kind of helped motivate me to go like, no, I'm going to prove them wrong. So it was definitely mixed, but everybody was supportive. And till this day, they are still very supportive of it. My experiences wearing the hijab in America, they've been mostly positive. It's kind of like a responsibility when you're walking around in public wearing it. It's the first thing that people notice about you, and at times that can be kind of hard. Before they see you as a person, they see you as a hijabi, or like a girl that's wearing the hijab. So that can kind of be hard sometimes, but it can also be a really good like positive pressure on myself to present myself in the best light and, you know, carry myself like kindly and just be respectful and good to others. Comparing going out in public with and without the hijab, ironically, I actually feel more invisible when I am not wearing the hijab. I just found that I felt like I blended in completely, which was weird to me, and I found out that I didn't like it. So wearing it, I definitely feel a little bit stronger as an individual or more noticeable, but in like a good way. Do I ever regret wearing the hijab? There are times that I have looked back and thought about this a lot, and at times I felt like I did, to the point where I did take it off twice. But at the end of the day, I realized that it is a part of who I want to be and that I do love it. And now I'm glad that I went through everything I did because it makes me very certain that this is what I want. The hijab has definitely affected my relationship with God. In the beginning, it pushed me towards being closer to him, and it's definitely like a physical reminder, and that's kind of one of its main purposes. It's not just to show the world that I'm Muslim, but it's for me to remember that I'm Muslim no matter where I go. It's like a constant physical reminder, and it's always kind of pushed me towards being closer to God, and it's helped me out with other things that are unrelated, like my prayers and just different things like that. But it's always just a reminder for me to maintain a close relationship with God. So what did I take away from wearing it overall? I don't think that you can ever fully be done taking things away. I'm always taking things away now, and you know, years down the road, I'm still going to be taking things away. There's a lot of wisdom in it that I never anticipated before wearing it, and there are things that I already expected, but overall, there's so much stuff, and I just know that I'm really happy that I did make this decision.